Hi everybody, it's Dana with Little House of Gardening. It's Dana with Little House of Gardening. Hi, I hope everybody is doing well. I am here. We are in Ohio in the Midwest, and as you can hear, and as you can probably hear me squishing, we got a bunch of water. We didn't get flooded officially, but we've been dealing with that. So I did upload a video just showing how to take an opportunity to save some of the water. I keep these buckets for rainy days. I keep one for the water, and then we keep one. I keep some for planters. As you can see, those holes. Just make sure that if you do get these, that you do get food grade. If you're growing food, that's very important. I wanted to make a video because I've been propagating plants during this time. You might be like, what can I do? I found this super little cute, like these tubes at one of the dollar stores for like $2 or $3. So I'm just trying to see how this is going to work. Now, I know you're going to hear some professional experts probably drop a message like you can't really do that. But I tried different things. So I will propagate in water only. That's my favorite way. And to propagate means to take the roots of a plant and to grow new roots so that you can make multiple. And I'm really focusing on lettuce again, because I just think it's something easy and it's something that you can grow for your family. That's one way that I'm doing that. And then I also I try to intentionally buy drinks. If we buy drinks, try to buy drinks with the smaller top than the bottom, because truly when you propagate, you want to have a lot of room for your roots to sprout. So again, this tube, that's just like a little fun experiment. I love experimenting, but ideally I will be propagating in this. And so with all this water, I literally have just been dipping my little jugs and jars in the water, and I have been placing something in there. Now right now I don't have anything that I really want to propagate right in this moment, because everything is looking good. But when I do, I will let you guys follow along. But don't miss these opportunities, like these downtimes when it seems like it's storming and everything. After the storms, we know will come the sun, will come the rainbow, and it might even get drier. So just keep that in mind. We did a lot of decluttering during this storm and a lot of organizing and repurposing. So that being said, another thing I'm going to work on is labeling. So these are super duper duper cute. I'm going to go in and test some of the water pH. I have some pH strips that I use to test my acidity that I ordered earlier online. Let's do a little quick tour. All right, you guys. So as I said, consistency is key. You can see some corn there. The corn has been moved because of the possible flooding. And cabbages. More flowers. We're going for a healthy green color. We don't want any yellow or browns. It indicates either that it's dried out or overwatered. This one. Got a lot of green beans going. So we're not getting a lot of sun in here. We're getting nothing but water. You guys hear that? Now, if you look at my setup, here you will see me just maximizing my space. Now that leaf right here was placed purposely underneath there because that is, it's either a mustard or curly kale. I always get those confused, but it prefers like a little bit of shade. And so this is a really neat way to maximize your space. So I will put that right underneath there until it grows bigger. That way, maximize the space. And remember, this was our tray. I added this lid just to retain some of the moisture. It was starting to get dried out. And as you guys can see, they like that moisture. They're about 2 inches instead of the 1 inch that they were previously. Okay, so these are the chives. Those were in our window box. I went ahead and brought those out because it was time. But I wanted to tell you guys, remember I said don't throw your soil out? Do not throw your soil out. This was one of my bins from last year that froze over this winter, and look, everything is popping back through. And so never ever think that your soil is a lost cause. Okay. This is our zinnia basket hanging here. I'm gonna flip it over. I have not touched that. The thing about these baskets is I don't know if it's getting enough air in there. Zinnias don't take that long to grow, so I might take that out. So this is kind of new to me. I've never used that. Okay, so let's step over here. You guys see all that water, y'all? So this is doing good, doing great. I have set up my form to start collecting orders. That one. And I have not really watered these. You want to be very, very careful of overwatering. Let's look at our potatoes and our lettuce. Now, the reason this is important is potatoes can be used for many things, and so I want to make sure that we can feed our family. The sunflowers and zinnias are more for looks, for curb appeal. The cilantro here, who doesn't like cilantro? I mean, there are people, but the herbs are growing, and so it's gonna be tasty. Now I realized I didn't do something. So these potatoes, let me pull this back so you guys can see it. All right, there we go. That is my potatoes. So I realize you guys probably don't know how they look. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. These are our potatoes. And I grew 3 different kinds. I grew red potatoes, yellow potatoes, and I forgot the other one. So we will be surprised together. Uh-oh. Now, I have been pruning the lettuce because I'm ready. I want it to grow. So once mine gets about 1, 2, 3, 4. Once that lettuce gets a little bit bigger, you guys see how I have this in a shared space container. I will actually give that its own space. Last year, our lettuce grew to be about 1.5 feet tall in just one of these containers. So I already know that they can produce, and they will continue to produce. The more I prune it, the more it will grow. These are broccoli starts, and they actually need more space. This one is empty. That's where our lettuce was that we're propagating. And so again, these are more greens. So I'm heavily focused on greens. My darker greens, my kale, my spinach, my cabbage, and broccoli, because a lot of kale this week is my main source of greens. I've been doing green beans, and then for my fruit I've been eating a lot of plums, but I've really hyper focused on the greens because we can get a lot of nutrients. I did grab these because I was running out when I grabbed this. So this was like, this might have been $3 and this was 2, so $5, but it will yield us a lot of food because I need to get I wanted to get my zucchini started. The only reason I didn't get the zucchini started is because I usually direct sow those to wherever it's going to be, and the storms hit. So I'm out here just a little bit, just making sure, you know, a lot of the water is good, and that our family is good. But our crops have been okay. I came and lifted everything off the ground. I think I'm gonna take this broccoli up. But as you guys can hear, it's just so much water out here, y'all. It is so much water out here. But yeah, so protect your homestead, figure out what your family eats, and then come, you know, in a few months, everything will be good. I did create my dot form for orders because my friends are already asking me if my flowers will be ready, and I created my Jotform and my Cash App to start accepting orders. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in, but I would strongly recommend that you do that just to see how it works out. You might find out that you actually have a big need for it. I'm trying not to knock this plant over. This poor plant is like, it's like, I want to say it's a zucchini plant, and I just need to spend some time with it. And with all this rain going on, I haven't had any time. But probably by the time I film this baby will be big. My zucchinis grew like crazy last year. They grew all over. But I believe that zucchinis and squash and pumpkins like a lot more space. So get out there, prune or pinch your crops once they get about 2 to 3 inches tall. It promotes growth. And just continue to be consistent, patient, and vigilant with your crops. And that's the best way to produce it. And I always say, just garden with love. I think that, I don't think that I have a secret. I think my secret is I really enjoy it. I really enjoy being out here, and maybe the plants pick up on that. I don't know. So good luck, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.